time for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, and this is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today we got something I found at one of my least favorite places to go, which is Trader Joe's. This is Trader Joe's Squiggly knife cut style noodles with soy and sesame sauce. Yeah, so they basically... The way Trader Joe's works is you've got this store and they contact different companies and do private labeling. And private labeling is when you get a hold of a company and go, hey, your product's great, can you make me the same product and put my logo and graphics on it, yada yada yada. And they say, sure, and then you pay them, and then they send you the product that they usually make, or maybe a couple little changes, and there you go. But what they did here, this is a Taiwanese dry noodle. So what they did here is they took a Taiwanese product, made it kind of a little bit, silly. It's squiggly. Oh, there's such squiggly noodles. It's like, oh God. Don't like respect the time-honored local cuisine and like call it like heritage Taiwanese style sesame soy noodle or something like that. I don't know, but that's just the way they went with this. Gotta make it silly and whimsical. The labeling on it, also the little description of it, I'll read you that in a moment. That bugs me too. I don't know, I get kind of a little bit bent out of shape when I see things like this. It's not too bad, because the company's probably pretty stoked on it, but these squiggly knife cut style noodles are resplendent with ruffly edges and air dried for 18 hours to create a delightfully chewy dining experience. Their quick cook time makes them an outstanding afternoon nosh, while the included soy and sesame sauce create a craveable, umami-laden noodle canvas that's primed for partnering with your favorite protein and veggie. It's just like, God. If that appeals to you, that wording, how do you get out of bed? Do you need help? Do you need, I don't know. I just see stuff like that. It's just like, I'm grimacing. Cringy. I would use that term to explain that. It's cringy. I don't know, and I don't even like that term when I'm using it, folks. So, yeah. But it is Thursday, September 22nd, the first full day of summer, I believe, unless that was yesterday. Yesterday was the solstice. Honestly, it got dark real quick, it seemed like to me. But it was supposed to be the shortest day of the year. I didn't get that vibe. It didn't seem any shorter. It was nice out though. It's gonna be nice today too, so I'm ready for that. We had really nice weather. We had a couple days in the spring that got up in the 90s, but now it's like been interspersed with rain, and it's like the April showers bring May flowers. April was hot, May was hot. June has been pretty rainy, so they're throwing out the possibility that we'll have a bit of a drought because we're low on rain, but I guess maybe we're getting it now. But we had that early nice weather, and there are these grasses that grow really quick in the mountains. So we're gonna have all these dry grasses pretty quick that are perfect for forest fires. So Don't throw your cigarette butts out the window if you're going over the passes, or our oxygen is going to be significantly crummier than it needs to be. Just a little tip from me to you. And you'll be seeing this episode in late September, so I'm pretty sure the fire season is far behind you. But just saying, don't do that. Any time of year, try to avoid that. So here's our dry noodle. There's really not a lot to do with this. You boil it for 4 minutes. Here's our soy and sesame sauce. It's just got this, it's even got the font, the silly font. We'll see how this goes. It shouldn't be bad. I mean, we'll see. It'll either be good or it won't. I'm hoping for good. Interesting gauge on this noodle. I've had noodles a lot like this plenty of times, but usually they're not this narrow. And I see where they're going with this. Usually the edges are more ruffly. You know, this kind of reminds me of, who's it, Wei Dan in Taiwan, I think, makes a noodle like this. Is it Wei Dan? Wumu? I can't remember. I can go for a little more of the soy side of things, but honestly, that's not bad. The noodle's great. I think maybe 5 minutes on the noodle might be actually better, but a little softer, just a skosh of extra softening would be nice. But yeah, not bad at all. That's a good Taiwanese dry noodle. I bet you it is Wei Dan. So if you wonder, Wei Dan, I've never heard of that. It's actually spelled like we would say it, Vedan, V-E-D-A-N. But there's also a brand called that looks like it says V Wong, V-E-W-O-N-G. It's actually Wei Wong. So their V's are like W's. Just something for you to know. Where's some of my pork? Let's give a little bit of torch loving. Maybe that was a little too much love. I don't know. I'm okay with that level of loving. And time for a egg. An egg. Thank you to my lovely wife, Kit, for egging it up last night. Needed some more eggs. That's for certain. And my lady provided me with said eggitude. Ow, God. Just did dishes so my egg slicing knife is totally hot. Oof. So much so, I'm gonna run it under some cold water. Wow. That's better. Okay. That one right there. This one's had a little bit of time on it. So let's take this egg. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's egg time. People keep referring to them as jammy eggs. That's kind of cutesy. Ajisuki Tamago? Ajitama? I can't remember. Anyway. But yeah. I will use this. Yeah. I always have to pick a different utensil these days to ladle out the spring onion. Sometimes it doesn't go where exactly I want it to. Just like what happened about, 45 minutes ago. I bumped into the counter and knocked off my bottle of Crystal hot sauce onto the floor, which promptly went all over the floor. Well, a bunch of it did. And the lid broke. So that wasn't a fun deal. I think this could use some spicy as well. So we'll use a little bit of crushed red pepper. So, don't need a lot, just a little touch. And let's let Rotato do its magic. All right, well, thank you for watching. I'm doing 4 today, yeah, and the next one you'll see is this. This is from Sapporo Ichiban out of Japan. This came out of a Zenpop box. Go to zenpop.jp, use the coupon code TheRamenRaider for a discount. This is a fancy tanuki udon, so you'll see that tomorrow. And this has been Oz, the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Like and subscribe helps me out. Have a good one, and bye.